First of all, I want to make a trigger warning for intrusive thoughts. Some of the things I'm about to say may be graphic. I'm not going to show any images, but I am going to talk about some things that may be difficult for some people. So if you're the kind of person who can't get graphic descriptions out of your head, or you just think that the topic of intrusive thoughts may trigger you in any way, then please don't watch this video. So let me read for you the definition of intrusive thoughts first, just in case you don't know what it is. An intrusive thought is an unwelcome, involuntary thought, image, or unpleasant idea that may become an obsession, is upsetting or distressing, and can feel difficult to manage or eliminate. When such thoughts are associated with obsessive compulsive disorder, aka OCD, depression, body dysmorphic disorder, aka BDD, and sometimes attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, aka ADHD, the thoughts may become paralyzing, anxiety-provoking, or persistent. Intrusive thoughts may also be associated with episodic memory, unwanted worries or memories from OCD, post-traumatic stress disorder, other anxiety disorders, eating disorders, or psychosis. Intrusive thoughts, urges, and images of inappropriate things at inappropriate times, and generally have aggressive, sexual, or blasphemous themes. Now, everything I'm about to say, it's all from my experience. Your experience may be different, and it's all good. And I'm not a doctor and not a professional. So my thoughts were about fears of losing my mind or going insane, fear of losing control and harm myself with a knife, or in any way. But the main thought that bothered me the most, like 24/7, that I just couldn't get out of my head, and I hope you won't think that I'm insane, and here's where it goes graphic. My main thought was the fear that I will pull out my eyeballs from their place. I know it sounds crazy, and I felt crazy. I felt like I have a compulsion to do that, and I was really scared that I will lose control and actually do it to myself. All I did was lay down in my bed or standing in front of the mirror, touching my eyes and kind of pulling them a little bit, seeing if I can actually do that. And honestly, that feeling was one of the scariest feelings that I've ever felt in my life. I don't wish it to my haters, and I don't wish it to anyone. I hope that you will never ever feel like you can literally hurt yourself so badly and ruin your life with literally your own hands. Sometimes I felt like the only solution, the only way that I can get rid of this thought was to do it. Just listen to it, to actually do it, to pull my eyeballs out. I was so terrified that I took Klonopin every day because it was the only thing that helped my anxiety. Klonopin is a medication from the family of benzodiazepine, and the body gets used to it pretty fast, so you have to take more of it to feel the same effect. And I ended up taking 6 pills a day. So to help myself, because I really felt like I'm about to go insane, I have hospitalized myself on a daily hospitalization of a mental health hospital. It's not like a regular hospitalization because you're not sleeping there. You come every day for a few hours of treatment and then go home. I was really debating whether to go to a full hospitalization or a daily hospitalization. It ended up me going to the hospital for a few hours, and when I came home, one of my parents was home, so I won't be alone. I'm taking psychiatric medications since I was 16, today I'm 24, and all these years it wasn't for the intrusive thoughts. The intrusive thoughts started on the last year. Anyway, my psychiatrist gave me another medication which took a while to make an impact, but it was worth it. And honestly, I appreciate right now every moment of silence in my head, without thinking intrusive thoughts, without the fear of going insane or hurting myself. Really, that's a real peace. And I was so afraid that it would last forever, that I will never get out of it. Now, for most of the time, I can sit down playing the piano or playing the computer, or even thinking to myself or talking to someone else, without the thought of pulling my eyes every millisecond. And once again, I just have to say that I appreciate every moment of quiet in my head. From time to time, I just like to lay down and enjoy the fact that I don't have, most of the time, this intrusive thought. Just listen to the silence, how peaceful it is to be able to lay down and not think all the time about harming yourself. For me, it's a real peace. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, you can subscribe to my channel. I was Ander, and I'll see you through the looking glass. Bye.